Today, I want to make a short video talking about an issue that I had with my truck. I noticed the last couple of months when I start my truck, I would get a ticking sound. And that ticking sound would last for maybe a couple of minutes and then it would go away. And I really didn't think nothing of it. But I seen a video the other day, some guy talking about a Jeep and something with the noise within the Jeep, and it kind of made me start thinking about my truck. So I went on a Dodge forum, I watched a couple of YouTube videos, and I was trying to figure out what this ticking is. And I came down to three things. I thought this ticking has to be related with a manifold leak, or a manifold where some bolts had broke, or maybe a push rod, or in the fourth option that other people were saying is that the Hemis have a tick. They just have this tick. Well, I really couldn't find an answer for what I was looking for. The best I came up with from the Dodge forum is that, yeah, some bolts maybe have broke on the manifold. So I took it to the Dodge dealership and had them look at it, and sure enough, they called me back and says, yeah, that looks like there's some bolts broke on the manifold, and they recommend to replace all the bolts and the gaskets. And I decided to go with that. I didn't want to do a half job. I just, you don't want to just replace the bolts that are broke. Oh, let me give you a little more information. My truck is a 2003 Dodge half-ton. It's a 4x4 SLT, and it has the 5.7 Hemi. So I got it back today. I got this truck back today. And from what I can tell, what they did fixed the problem. And let me give you the cost of this job. The parts came to $195.90, and labor was $750. So the total was $945.90, and then you had tax on top of that. So this costed me about $1,000 to fix. I know a lot of people, from me doing this search, have problems with this ticking noise, and they're trying to figure it out. Now, if you can do this repair yourself, you're going to save, a ton of money. But I had to take it to the dealership, and I had to get it done. And again, this truck is 17 years old. So for those bolts to break now, I don't feel, that it was an issue. I'm seeing people with newer Dodges with, the Hemis, where those bolts are breaking. So I think this has been somewhat of an issue with Dodge through the years. But, I'm not sure. But from what I can tell, this has fixed my problem. It was the manifold, it was the bolts. Some of the bolts had broke. So again, to repeat, what was my problem? Well, again, when I started in the morning, this is winter, so I thought it might have been a winter thing what was going on. But again, I just noticed it the last couple of months, so that tells me right there that it can't be a winter thing. And the problem does go away, after a couple of minutes. But the problem is if you leave this, if you let this problem continue, it probably could damage your engine, and then you're really out some money. So I am glad that I took it in and had them fix it. I trust this Dodge dealership that I go to. I haven't had a bad experience with them. And I think that's about it. If you got any questions, have any questions, put them down below. That's it. Let me show you a picture of my truck too, what it looks like. Oh, I do have 127,811 miles on this truck.